And then you look across the field here. I mean, you want to talk about X factors on these teams. You're talking about their tight ends, top two maybe in the game. George Kittle, first and foremost. I mean, you can't say enough things about him. Apparently, it's a discussion about whether or not he's the best tight end in football. I feel like it's pretty obvious he's the best tight end in football.
Yeah,
He
should
should
be.
be.
100%.
He should be.
This year, yeah.
The people that disrespect him only call him a lineman. No.
Just because he
Bro
blocks so
is
good.
a beast of a tight end.
You look across at Sam LaPorta, and Sam LaPorta, the rookie.
Players had.
And
over
we're going to
1,000
get
yards.
a film review up for you guys. All right, guys, we're talking about George Kittle, the best tight end in football. He's going to be an X factor for this football team, and he had a big-time touchdown against the Packers. Here we go. The 49ers line up in shotgun, and they motion Jawan Jennings over to the left side of the field, making it trips right. As we're going to see, he's going to motion over, and then George Kittle right here is going to motion into the slot. Now, what is Brock Purdy saying right here? We've got 5 guys along the line of scrimmage. Someone came over. When you do motion and a corner comes over with your wide receiver, it's man coverage. It's man on man. We've got 1 high safety, 5 guys along the line of scrimmage. It is looking like it's cover 1. In cover 1, again, man on man on man, safety patrolling the middle of the field. And we're going to see him, and this is part of the reason why George Kittle gets open here. So, the ball gets snapped. What are we seeing that the Niners are running? So, I'll tell you this. You can't tell yet, but this is a double post up top against these wide receivers. And down here, Brandon Ayuk is running a slant route. And as we're going to see, the safety comes down and bites on Brandon Ayuk, leaving the top of the field open. Now, this is where Brock Purdy comes in. And I got to give Brock Purdy his credit, his ability to extend this play. Because as he runs out, George Kittle cooks Darnell Savage, and he delivers a strike down the field. It's perfect. It's a touchdown for those guys. Now, let's see this from the end zone view once again. Brock does a really great job here evading pressure. He's going to feel 5-man. He knows it's man coverage. Motions over. Ball gets snapped. He's going to back up and watch Kittle just. You couldn't see it right there. Perfect ball. Great catch. And he's going to do that all game to these Lions safeties if they can't do anything about it.
Let's just say I hope the Lions play a lot of zone offense because that's exactly what's going to happen if you play fucking man.
Yeah, man and man on these receivers is kind of scary. I wouldn't do that. I think we can all agree at this table. You don't do man coverage on George Kittle.
Fuck no.
That's not something you do.
that.
You look at the other side of the field with who you could argue is the next best tight end in football, and that would be Sam LaPorta, number 87, the rookie out of Iowa on the Lions. And he didn't have a touchdown in last week's game, but he is Jared Goff's security blanket. When he gets scared at night, he's the guy he puts over him. That's what he needs. Here we go. The Lions line up here. They're in empty. Jared Goff in empty. It is 3rd and 4. They need to get this all-important first down. And you know Todd Bowles. You know the Tampa Bay Bucks. They have some exotic blitzes, and that's what's happening here. Muddying up the line of scrimmage, confusing the quarterback. What actually happens here is number 0. He's going to rush. He's rushing. He's rushing. And the 2 defensive tackles, Vita Vea, like 360 pounds, and the other guy, they're going to drop it to a buzz coverage. And what that is, it's hook to curl zones. And they're actually going to drop and cover that. It's an interesting blitz. And
Wait, the linemen are doing
the
it?
linemen are doing it. Number 50
shit.
right here. Number 50, you're going to see. Everybody's going to go. They're going to get up, get hands on the offensive lineman, and then drop back into coverage. Try and confuse Jared Goff into throwing an ill-advised pass. Big Sam LaPorta. We've got a bunch at the bottom of the screen on the left side. Trips and doubles on the other side. Big Sam LaPorta is technically the outside receiver, although he's tight towards the line of scrimmage. He is running a dig route. He's got to beat this corner right here. That's Carlton Davis. Carlton Davis is the number 1 corner on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Great corner. And watch what happens here. He's going to route him up. Jared Goff delivers a great ball. Sure hands catch. Never a doubt. There is no doubt. Look at the hands here on LaPorta. It's kind of a tough catch. Carlton Davis is in his hip. One would say he's pulling him. Maybe a little pass interference. But watch Goff here also. Rusher coming off the edge. Feels it. Boom. Never a chance. Sam LaPorta, he is him, and both of them have to have big games for both of these teams to succeed because that's what matters. When you run the ball, think about it like this. When you're running the football, you want to run a lot of play action. And what receiver comes open on play action the most? I'd argue the tight end. Exactly. I think it's a big deal because both safety groups, while good, are not great. And I think these 2 are great.